understand what the goalkeeper's doing and why he doesn't kick it, I don't know. Callum Wilson.
We play quite good, and the team, like always, we struggle a lot to break the Southampton high pressing. They did perfectly. I would say last season we suffered a lot here in our game there, but today we really better. We're much better. Some players were not their best, but we create a lot of chances. Have been more clinical. The result would have been great. We concede few. Again, solid, and yeah, the good game.
He took a different decision after the last two games where we drawed against them, and we had more problems today to press them high. We still tried it, and in the end, I think the result also in this height was I think absolutely okay. They had shown the difference between these two teams, and I must say that I'm not unhappy about the effort and about the braveness we tried to put on the pitch.
Top of the table, top of the Premier League, but there still seems so much to come from Manchester City, which is scary for the rest of the league.
I think it's good, yeah. We have to keep going with a very good momentum. We have to keep going, being like this and controlling games like this without conceding much. That's the most important, yeah.
Since I'm here, and this is nearly 4 years now, we were fighting every week for getting the results. The problem was not the game today. I think the problem was that in the last games we have left some points where we can maybe take more, and this is why we are under pressure.
And you've always come out fighting. Ralph Harsson is still always when he's under pressure, seems to turn things around somehow.
Yeah, you can be sure that I will, as long as I'm here, I will do exactly what you were talking about, because this is why I'm here.
Indeed. Manchester City become the first team to score 4 goals or more in 5 consecutive top-flight games since Spurs back in 1963. And as a gesture, I see you've got 4, you chalked on 4 stripes on your sleeve for one of your many clubs that you follow. Both managers talked about how City managed to beat the Southampton press. Talk us through it.
Yeah, Man City were brilliant. With no Kyle Walker today, Akanji played in that right-back role, but we know Akanji's a centre-back, so it was nice to see how they was going to set up and try combat that. And if you look at the average positions here, you see Akanji, Diaz, Ake, almost like a back three, and Cancelo is playing almost like a winger. You see the 3 Man City and the 4 press from Southampton. Armstrong doesn't really know what he's doing. Should he stay or should he go? And Cancelo's so good with his feet. Into Foden, De Bruyne makes that run, and we all know what Haaland wants to do. He wants to get in behind as soon as possible, and it's gone from front to back so quickly. And I thought it wasn't going to be his day today after he hit the post. Again, the importance of 2 players who can drop deep, Bernardo Silva and Rodri. Very, very comfortable on the ball. It's going to go to Edison, and then who's it going to go to? Cancelo. But look at the numbers Southampton had. They didn't know whether to stay, whether to go, and they just broke that press every single time. He just went from back to front so quickly. You know, we're talking about 1, 2 passes on this occasion. Nothing came of it, but Southampton didn't know how to deal with it. In the end, they just got a little bit tired. Everything got really narrow, and it was just too easy. Grealish, come on, getting in them little pockets of space. And you can't give Kevin De Bruyne that much space in the middle of the park. Aribo has got to come out and help his teammates. There's only one thing on De Bruyne's mind: can I find Haaland? Just takes a bad touch. And that was the story of the game, with Southampton doing so well against Man City last season. This season, they just blew him away.
Yeah, just the 1 goal for Haaland today, but his sheer presence in many ways, the fact that he plays so high up the pitch, creates space for other players, doesn't it?
It does, and we're seeing it with Phil Foden especially. You know, it's 5 goals in 3 games now, but it's the fact, it's that threatening that back all the time, threatening the space, and you can see they're all worried about where he's going to go. I think Aribo has got to be in that kind of position, because the left back has got to make sure that he's worrying about Haaland as well. Aribo doesn't come across. You can see the amount of space that once he makes the moves in it. Look at the space that Foden's got in there, what Mahrez has got in there. Everybody's got so much space because they're so worried about the... Look at this one, Phil Foden. I think normally they've got that false nine and they're looking to play inside the pitch. But Phil Foden, I think he just has a quick look. He's not even seen Haaland. Look, he's not seen him. He's not looked. He just knows I'm going to put it in there. And now you can see the defenders running back to their own goal. This is something that Manchester City now have in their armoury, which is going to cause people problems. Imagine, look how much space Phil Foden's got, simply because they're so worried about Haaland there. Yeah. They've actually left Phil Foden that much space. A better ball probably could get a shot off. But that's the kind of space that he can create for his teammates. You can see it. Look at Phil Foden. Like the defender, he's got Phil Foden. And now, look, because he's seen Haaland, he's coming across. And look, Phil Foden's left in so much space. And, like, he's going to punish you because he's got that quality.
Yeah, he certainly has.
You know, and then you see, look, this is a beautiful finish.
Yeah, love that.
That's gorgeous. I think Aribo, he's got to stay with him because Kevin De Bruyne, yes, he's on the edge, but that's not his problem. His problem is Mahrez. Again, the space is created and they score easily. I think that Southampton made a lot of mistakes, but Man City just took total advantage of it. Yeah,
it doesn't seem to matter what you do against them at the moment, does it?